Welcome Raptors, this is Paul Mills, also known as Binarai, here for another Raptoreum weekly stream. We've got a special guest today. Hope you all had a nice weekend, guys. It's been beautiful here. How you doing, Subsa? How you doing, Alvidas? And we got Scherm. Starting soon. Please guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here. This is where it happens every single week. Also, don't forget to follow us at Instagram and Twitter. That is at Raptoreum. We always do some rain in the stream party chat at our Discord. If you want to head over to there and get some mainnet RTM coins, head over to the link at the top right of the stream. That is discord.gg/Raptoreum. How you doing, Todd? How you doing, HNS? It's good to see you guys. What's up, bro? Just about another 10 minutes now guys, and we'll get over to the RTM core team plus special guests. How you doing, Theta? Just want to say a big thanks to Karl Casey at Whitebat Audio And thanks to Infraction Audio as well. Thanks, guys. Big shout out to JJ if you're listening. Yeah, I've made it larger, Zubza. It just clashes with some of the text. That's why it was small. What's up, RQ? Nice to see you in the chat. Just about another 5 minutes now, guys. Thanks for waiting.
Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find to hide.
All right, guys, let's get over to the core team. How you doing, guys? Can you hear me?
Can hear you. How you doing? Doing well here?
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. Welcome to this week's Raptoreum weekly update on the 11th of June, where we give a Raptoreum update. How are you guys on the call? How are you, Piggy?
Better than you by the looks of it. You lost the fight with a lawnmower or something?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I went to a Turkish barber, and yeah, he butchered my hair. He did offer to do my nostrils and my ears, but I refused that. So yeah, this is the end result. Yeah, I've gone for the cowlick look. Yeah, you're only jealous because you got no hair.
Mate.
What?
Mate. It's too hot for hair out here.
Well, you can run faster with no hair. Less drag. How are you,
It's
Alejandro? You good?
Do you hear me well there?
Not very well. No, I don't know what's wrong with your mic today, but it's terrible.
Oh yeah, I got some feedback there.
Sounds terrible.
Let me check what's going on with it.
All right. What's going on, Scherm?
Same old, same old. Hanging out.
and we do have a special guest, Abo Elias. Can you hear us, Abo? You're currently muted.
Hello. Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Do we have any?
It's Elias, not Arias. Elias.
Elias. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Abo
Yes.
Elias.
No, yes, Abu.
Okay. Have we got any camera action from Abo?
Oh no, no, not now. It's 4 a.m. in my time zone.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. All right then, guys. Let's get started. What do you want to say, something, Piggy?
6:30 here. It's pretty bad as well.
Yeah. Okay, let's get started with the RTM update for this week. We had the news channel fixed by Jamardis, who is the head of Raptoreum Germany, due to delays in the Aximo bot producing the news from the social channels. He's now coded it into his own bot to make sure that it's comes out in a timely manner, and he's also removed Instagram because that was literally a rehash of the Twitter news. So we've removed Instagram from there now. We pulled it again to fix that, and we will be redeploying it very shortly, possibly just after this stream. We had the Baguette Nibbler at the W3ST in real life meetup representing Raptoreum. So he's been networking and spreading the good old word of Raptoreum over there, which has been nice. And hopefully we get some more networking and contacts from that meetup that he just attended. I think we've got one link, haven't we, Piggy, from that? So far,
not.
We got one.
Yeah, one or two.
Yeah.
So far.
Piggy, what else we got, mate?
We've also got new wallet code, which you need to get. If you haven't updated your wallet, please do get it updated. We've gotten the majority of pools and smart nodes updated now, so there are no longer any potential problems for the chain. But if you're not updated and somebody does try to exploit what we had in there, it could still potentially lock up your wallet if you aren't updated to the latest version. Locking it up in the sense that you'd have to reinstall it and do a new bootstrap, etc. Big shout out to Nando for finding that. We'd actually had that in the code for quite some time, which is bad, but it's fixed now, and the chain will keep moving, even if it is exploited.
Okay. We did a dev appreciation meme contest where we gave 10 images, 5 of which were transparent, where the community could place them anywhere they wanted to and, meme them and stuff like that. Turns out the Arabic community are the best at memes. We had Abo Elias here, who actually took first place with the Ethereum meme with a gravestone and piggies like that next to the gravestone, which is pretty cool. And we had Samson Ali in second place and Nemera Suiswap in third place as well. So congrats, guys. They were absolutely brilliant. If you want to check those out, they are on Twitter. That's at Raptoreum. If you want to go and have a look at those, they're pretty cool. Our last AMA we did, that's the lengthy AMA we did a week or so ago, was very successful. So we have now decided that we will do an AMA every single last Sunday of every month. So the last Sunday of every month we'll do a full AMA, and that includes the anonymous submission form, which was also again very popular. So we'll be throwing that together the end of the month for you all. And yeah, that will mean that we will be missing out the CryptoSmith stream once a month. So there'll be 3 weeks of Smith, 1 week of just RTM dedication. Piggy, what else we got, mate?
Well, we've got all kinds of stuff going on. We've got the Nowput dashboard, socials dashboard for YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, and I think we may also have Instagram just about ready to go. About to come online properly. We seem to have resolved the majority of issues and are within the next week or so going to start testing. So that'll also be coming to RTM once we see it works over there, which should be good for everybody. It's kind of a continual airdrop if you want to look at it like that.
Okay. Have you the API sorted now from Twitter?
Oh yeah.
Working now. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
After this stream, we're going to be starting a new meme contest, which will be team members only. So we're going to be throwing that together after the stream. We're going to be doing the submissions in the same channel. So if you want to meme the team, there's a ring to that. Then go ahead. Same as the last competition. The ones with the most emoji reactions are the winners. So Abo, if you're listening, you need to get your team onto that once we start that in a bit. H&S, who used to be called H&S Biosafe, has been making some shorts for us, chopping up some of the best parts of some of the weeklies and the AMA and things like that, just to educate people in a bit more of a quick sharpshooter environment. They seem to get more views than regular videos these days. People don't really want to sit there for 2 hours and watch a big long video when they just want to get to the points they want to get to. So big thanks to H&S for working on that for us, and we do have another short actually going out after this stream, so we'll be putting that online if you want to check that out at this channel in the videos section.
Also over on Now we have new Explorer implementation up. There are some nice bounties if you can figure out how to break it without spamming it. So if you want to make some easy governance now, once that releases, head on over there and help break the Explorer.
Yep. We have been working on the third-party marketplace, which is going extremely well. We've had Zlata give some latest designs for it, which is simply incredible. Me and Scherm are just so excited about all that rolling together now, and it's brilliant. I just can't wait to get it out. Anything else you want to say on that, Scherm, on the marketplace?
I mean, you nailed it. I mean, it's definitely exciting. She's definitely killing it over there with the design, and definitely looking forward to seeing it all come together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's really good stuff. In fact, Sherm, you can talk about the next thing: Discord usernames.
Now, it's Discord usernames. Obviously, you've seen the news with people updating their names to the unique name that nobody else can have. So so everyone in the team, obviously updating their names when they get the announcement, and we're going to basically put a list together and put that in information on Discord so everybody knows the team members' unique Discord names.
Yeah, and that you can't make the same name twice, can you? So once that name's there, then that's
right.
That's forever then. So
yep.
So it helps with knowing who you're talking to with scammers and things like that. And yeah, so that's a good thing. And also, if you do get the option to do it yourself, then we do highly recommend it.
Yep.
We've got Wiz with his AI studio channel getting some very nice action. We've had Sherm creating some Homer Simpson some art over the last couple of days, and Donald Trump. Yep. So it's really nice stuff over there. Good quality AI artwork, and it's amazing that he's got it all running on one of his systems at home, and the quality of it is just Fantastic. So go check that out if you've got the privilege. If you haven't, then you need to upgrade to the realm of the Gigatoshis. The only way you're going to do that is 15 minutes before the trivia. You need to send me one or more RTM, which will then be rained to the community at the end of trivia. And you need to get up to level 11, which is the realm of the Gigatoshis, to unlock the AI studio. But it's well worth it, and we're having a lot of fun with that channel. And lastly from me, in terms of the streams and with many calls from the community, we're going to be translating all the streams into many languages from now on, including Arabic, Spanish, German, French. We can even do Klingon if you want. You know, that is an option with Google that we found. So yeah, for all you Klingon speakers out there, that might be an option as well. This will happen once YouTube renders these live streams, which usually takes about a day from what we've seen. So it's usually like the next day we'll be able to do the translations for them. So now I'm going to pass it to Scherm. Scherm, how is Discord and the community? How's things going?
I mean, Discord and the community, they're doing good. I mean, obviously the AMA was a big hit, and obviously look forward to doing the monthlies going forward. The wallet update that BigPiggy mentioned, it looks like it's going smooth. No issues with anybody having any problems updating their wallets with this AI bot. And obviously we're having a lot of fun with that. And obviously if you're in the realm and you want to actually use the bot, let me know and get the artist role so you can use the bot. And I mean, tomorrow, to keep an eye on the SpaceX launch, the Falcon 9 Block 5 rocket with the Transporter 8 on it. Our dev Jamie has software that he has on that rocket being launched tomorrow.
Oh, does he?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, get that, guys. We've got a rocket scientist on the team that is helping launch that rocket. How cool is that? Anything else, Sherm? Yeah. Sorry if I butted in there.
No, I think that was it. Yeah, go watch the launch tomorrow.
Awesome. Alejandro, how is the Spanish community? How are you? Is your mic working?
I don't know. Did you hear me now?
That is perfect.
Much better.
Much better, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is.
Well, thanks. We are fine. We are almost finishing with the community place. We are building with Noguedo, Panama. This guy is helping a lot of the community. We're gonna have a nice place where we can find out a lot of information about Raptoreum. We are going to have a forum, which is very good. We are building a listing directory too, so the people can share things, sell them in Raptoreum, and they can trade Raptoreum, like a position where somebody sell, trade, or buy Raptoreum. Is just like a Raptoreum place. We are working to start with the video podcast. We haven't finished with some things we are fixing, like microphone and things like that. But yeah, we are fine. I just make a weekly today. I'm helping a girl from Brazil. She's helping me with a Brazilian community, which is very good because she's creating that from zero. And we are working. I think we are slow, but we are keeping going. Yes.
And you've got a new weekly out, haven't you? What's that all about?
I talk about UTXO. I don't know how do you say that in English. Is UTXO.
That's right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I write about it in Spanish, of course, and then I will try to make the right translation in English. And yeah, we are talking about the way YouTube help right now the transparency in the blockchains, and we are talking about little things there. Not too much. I didn't make them too long, but we got some good information there. People have to go and get a read. When I get it out in English, we are going to have it on the blog and the community corner. We are going to have it quickly.
Fantastic.
Soon.
Awesome. Can't wait for that.
Yes.
Abo. I forgot what he said. What is his last name?
Abu Elias.
Elias.
Yes.
So
Hello.
you are now the head of Arabic community for Raptoreum. So give us an update on what you've been doing for the project and how are you?
Okay, thank you. Hello, guys. It's glad for me to be here today with you. Raptoreum in Arabic. We started Raptoreum in Arabic 2 weeks ago by launching a community and channel in Telegram and a Twitter page and a Arabic Discord server. At first, we started publishing an education series called Learn Raptoreum in Arabic. And we partnered with the largest cryptocurrency site in the Arab world called Boursa or Stock Exchange Today in English. And I am sorry for my poor English.
Oh, don't worry. So
You're good.
So tell us about that partnership and what kind of community do they have over there?
Okay, they publish our Arabic groups in their channels, and about 300 new members follow us in Telegram and Twitter, and join us in a community too. And we are publishing a detailed article that I supervised, preparing with the best journalist in this site, named Ghifar Sleiman. It's the best journalist in this site. This site has a very high traffic, more than 100,000 traffic, website traffic. And we are now planning to launch a new series called Learn Raptoreum to Earn. We will start this this series or this event on the Discord in next days by launching a small quiz with some prizes of RTM token for those who know more information about Raptoreum. We are already translated all information and updates. Raptoreum made it in the last days, like the wallet update and the meme contest and some information published in global channels.
Fantastic.
Yeah, sounds really good.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Actually, we have a very positive opinion from Arabic members about Raptoreum, and so excited to continue with you.
That's good, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for all
Good
your work.
stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for your hard work.
Yeah, really appreciated. And yeah, we're really pleased to expand on the Arabic marketing, and there's no better person than Abu Elias. Is that right?
Yes.
You've really been doing some great stuff, and we appreciate everything.
Yep.
Okay, guys, is Dirty Miner coming on or what?
I don't know. I think
I mean, he said he was gonna. He had a list of things to talk about.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Anyway, we're going to head over to the YouTube channel now to see if there's any questions for the team. So if you do have any questions on YouTube, then ask away right now. We are all here and we will answer anything, as long as it's not about my hairdo. Has anyone got any questions on YouTube? Ricky's saying, is there any progress on new binaries for testnet, Piggy?
Yeah. If you've been following the development channel, you can see that Jamie is done reviewing the first parts of the asset code. We need to get Tree to review it as well, and then that should happen.
Okay.
Right away. Ooh. Sorry.
Thrift Store Hacker is asking, what is in Scherm's bag?
You're gonna find out soon.
Okay. Any more questions on YouTube before I head over to the stream party chat? Give it another 20 seconds. Doesn't look like there's any more on YouTube. So we'll now head over to the stream party chat. We've got Todd online. We've got HNS. We've got Zub0. Okay. Any questions on the stream party chat, guys? Thrift Store Hackers asking, who do I Venmo for trivia answers?
That'll be me.
Well, have you got access to my trivia folder?
No, but I can edit.
Yeah. Okay, HNS is asking, a friend looked at RTM and said it's just another shitcoin. Change his mind in under a minute, Piggy.
Well, he hasn't bothered to look at it, if that's what he thinks. I mean, we have active development. We have an active testnet that you can participate in. Information on participating in the testnet is posted in public. We have active code development on GitHub, and I mean, there are quite a few of the top 100 coins that can't say as much. So I don't know what lengths we've got to go to convince them.
We're building brand new things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it might not always be fast, but yeah.
Okay. FE is asking, will there be any burn implemented at some point for the RTM tokenomics to become deflationary? No.
No, absolutely not.
No.
And I mean, most of the projects that have a burn mechanism to try to claim to be deflationary, they're lying about it. On Ethereum, for example, it's just a scam. They had, not quite certain how large a percentage of their supply it is right now, but not too long ago it was 80% of their supply was actually from the pre-mine. If that larger percentage of your supply is from a pre-mine, you need to burn a lot to have any kind of future. I mean, we've got the nodes that lock up collateral, and as network usage increases, it will up the return on the nodes, and that will incentivize more people to continue adding to either their own positions in nodes or taking out new positions in nodes.
Okay, guys, I think that just about wraps it up. We're going to have a 5-minute interlude before the CryptoSmith stream starts, so stay tuned because that will be starting very shortly. Big thanks to everyone on this call, Piggy, Alejandro, Abo, and Scherm. You're all more than welcome to hang around for the Smith stream, but Piggy, I think you need to go to sleep.
Yeah, I need to go get a few more hours. Yeah. Night, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be back next Sunday.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you. Goodbye.
There Yo, get it Smith. Raptoreum. Welcome, Raptoreum. Get it Smith. Welcome, Raptoreum.
CryptoSmith con un ritmo y dale fin. Seguro que pega un hit, semana de actualización. Raptoreum está en cadena y yo traigo el micro en on. Tirando fuego, somos rapaces. Solo espera lo que viene.
Wait. It's Binarai. His name is CryptoSmith with his tip-top tips. And when he's listening to the song, he's got some hip-hop hips. He does this forged in fire, and Smith will play by wire. He does this only for the love, so turn up amplifier. And when you're sitting and you're watching the myth of the Smith with the brain in the jiff. Oh, don't slip, Smith, for Smith's the only one who puts swords in fire. Propels the lords up higher, they're reaching higher and higher. Smith, what you making, man? What you making, Smith? Smith!
Yo, get it Smith. Raptoreum. Welcome, Raptoreum. Get it Smith. Welcome, Raptoreum.
CryptoSmith, can you hear us? CryptoSmith. 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 Smith.
Oh,
Hey there.
give me a scare. That was your
Hearing
voices
ghosts.
again. Somebody asked me, they said, you talk to yourself a lot. Are you schizophrenic? I said, no, we're fine.
We're fine.
How's it going, fellas?
Very good. Very good.
Doing well.
Yeah.
Who's all here with us?
We have Alejandro and we have Scherm. We did have Abo Elias on for the RTM update, but he's logged off now, so he's not going to be here for this stream. But yeah, it was nice to hear from him on the RTM update, and yeah. So guys, if you're just joining us for the CryptoSmith stream, this is where Jesse Lambert, also known as CryptoSmith, creates some one-of-a-kind items out of metal and wood and resin and bone
and mammoth ivory.
It's usually knives, but he has been known to make Christmas decorations as well. Yeah, so thanks for waiting around, thanks for joining us, and here we are. So how are you, Smith? What have you been up to, and what are we going to be working on today?
We are going to finish up this Tonto. Even though Charlie's not here, I was honestly contemplating, since he messaged and said he couldn't. I was saying, nope, shut it down, pack it up, go home. Not doing it. Stick to my convictions. But we got to get this thing done.
So what are you doing now? You're putting that inside so the blade can stick in there, or yeah.
But this is going to be a temporary solution.
So you're gonna put a pin in it?
Yeah, so we are going to use this resin to fill in our discrepancies.
All the gaps, yeah.
But we have Tefloned and greased the tang so that it doesn't actually stick.
Oh, right. Okay. So it'll be a perfect fit when it goes back in.
Exactly. And then we'll be able to take it in and out at will.
Do you
So while
always do you always dye the resin?
No, I don't. But in this case, I like to in case we have like a pinhole through the burl, which
Okay.
burls typically have a lot of.
Yeah.
If we have a pinhole through the burl and we have a different colored resin, and the clear resin tend to stick out if it has seeped through one of the pinholes. But if we color it and we do find one of those pinholes, then it looks like we meant to do it because we meant to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it helps us with those pinholes. So while we are waiting for that to set up, it is 5-minute epoxy. We are going to finish coping our guard, and all we're doing there is we have traced out the shape of the habaki, and now we are just chiseling out the shape of it so that we can get a nice gapless fit.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some things that make me look like a complete nerd.
It's that fine detail. Those jeweler's glasses on.
And you guys go ahead. How was your week?
Well, it's actually my wedding anniversary today.
No
Oh,
way.
is it really?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. Mine was
Happy
yesterday.
anniversary.
Oh, was it?
Well, happy
Yesterday.
anniversary to you too.
Yeah.
How long have you been married, Smith?
6 years.
6 years. I think mine's 13 or 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
I should know it really, but I don't really.
Yeah, I have a wonderful father-in-law. I probably might get in trouble for saying this now, but he's a very good man. He texts me the morning of, makes sure to wish
Gives
me
you the
a
heads up.
yeah.
Just to remind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case you don't get in trouble.
Well, I got it. I know why men, quote unquote, air quotes, forget their anniversary, right? It's because when that yearly reminder comes around, they're hoping their wife just forgets about the day they made the mistake, right? The great mistake. And they're just hoping, maybe if I pretend it doesn't exist, my wife will forget, not be reminded that she made this
You're still married.
terrible mistake X amount of years ago. So
you're saying she made the mistake, or you made the mistake? Because
no, she made the mistake.
All right. I was going to say you're going to lose a fair few brownie points there, brother.
I got the better end of the deal, so I just don't want her. It's almost like when you're at a swap meet or a garage sale, and you get like a super awesome deal. They have this unit, and you could like turn around and flip it for like 600% of what you're buying it for.
Yeah.
And like, so you're getting an awesome deal, and he sells it to you for like 25 cents, and you're like, you want to pay him and change the subject as quickly as you can so that they don't change their mind. It's kind of like that.
Well, my wife's away at her mum's house because she's had a hip operation, so she's been helping out over there, and her dad's paralysed, so I've had the house to myself. I haven't even had any children. She's been dealing with the kids over there as well, so it's been absolute bliss. So wifey, if you are listening, it's been terrible, and
Don't ever leave again.
Don't leave again. Yeah, it's been awful. But yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. I've just been sitting in the garden with a beer, working on my car, just stuff like that. I haven't had to get the kids up in the morning. it's been really good. Yeah, I don't mean that, wife. If you're listening, don't mean that. I just had to say it to
Didn't hear anything.
because my friends are here. You see.
Yeah, just to get the laugh from the buds.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
all it is. That's all it is. Yeah. So that was about it, really. I've been working on my car. I've had some crazy knocking on the passenger side on the lower ball joint, so I've been trying to sort the bottom arm of that on there, because you can't just replace the bottom ball joint on it, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like every other car I've had, I've just been able to replace that, whereas this one I've had to replace the whole arm with the bushes and all and everything. So
That's the Pittman arm, right?
I don't know, bottom arm, whatever it. I don't know. I just do it. Yeah, so I've been doing that most of the day, and I'm in a situation right now where I can't actually get the pin out. So I need to find my gas torch, and I'll heat it up tomorrow, and I've left it overnight right now to soak. So maybe I can bosh it out tomorrow and get that finished.
Mm.
Have you got any have you got any tips of getting it out, being a metalsmith? How can I get it out?
Yeah, they can't fight you if they're liquid.
Well, that's basically what I told them. I'm told you just melt it.
Yeah.
You keep the rest of the metal around it cool, some water or something. And just make that ball liquefy.
The thing is, if I melt it, then the pin that goes into the upper arm, or I don't know what it's called, the upper arm, won't that affect that metal as well?
Well, that's all mild steel stuff. You're not going to affect it a whole lot. You're not going to get HAF is what they call it, heat affected, or HAZ, heat affected zone. You're not going to get that in mild steel greatly, but you should anyways use something that has a very, because I've liquefied some bolts when need be, but the other option is that you just plug weld something on top of it, give you some leverage. There's all kinds of stuff. But if you do finally get to the point where nothing's working and liquefying it does become an option all of a sudden, just get a oxyacetylene torch and
I've got
it'll heat up.
Got one of those somewhere. I just need to find it.
Yeah, it'll heat up just the spot if you're selective enough and you're burning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll give it a go. I was thinking of, just because I've got it to the stage now where I've cut the most of it off, and I'm left with the ball on the bottom, right? And I was thinking of just flattening the sides and then using a wrench to twist it out. But yeah, it's probably an easier way.
do another round of this. I severely underestimated the amount I was going to need. Oh.
So the topic of the stream today is Gary Gensler, the SEC, and the harm it is doing to the US. We'll start with Scherm, I suppose. No, actually, no. We'll start with Smith. Smith's got 10 minutes on this.
Yeah.
Oh no. I was just thinking to myself too. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what to say. I don't know, what is there to say. Do you think any of the rumors of self-motivated, like, is this personal for him, do you think?
Well, Dirty Miner was saying before that Gary Gensler, before he was with the SEC, he tried to get a job at Binance and they turned him down. This is the guy who apparently has never owned any cryptocurrency, although he wanted a job at Binance. So that's complete rubbish, isn't it? So
yeah, it's very sus.
Yeah, it's very sus, definitely.
But you gotta, the way that he's going about it, it seems like it's a little personally motivated.
Well, he's probably got some shorts in place, hasn't he, on the markets, and he's trying to earn a bit of dollar. I don't know.
Well, I hear people going after him for that too.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is, but yeah,
Well,
market manipulation.
I mean, it's not that's probably impossible. I mean, nobody's ever had impure intentions, malicious intentions with this kind of stuff.
No,
right?
never,
Never
never.
happened. I like how most of the conspiracy theories are conspiracy theories until they get proved true, and then everybody's just like, shut up.
yeah.
Don't talk about it.
Don't talk about it.
Well,
Hang on a
the funny
second.
thing is every time he creates a bit of salt in the space, the Go Gensler token goes up in price.
Yeah.
As a big middle finger up to him. So yeah. So what was you saying, Scherm? What was your view on the whole situation?
Well, obviously, he's an idiot and doesn't understand crypto. But obviously, I think he could also be playing dumb.
Yeah.
Just be bitter that finance didn't hire him, and then wants to kill crypto because of it. See that too.
Oh, you
But
think
obviously he's
there might be some truth to that?
yeah, there might be.
Yeah.
He's definitely over the top with everything he's doing.
Yeah. I mean,
Hang on, guys. Hang on, fellas. I forgot about a very important thing before we started talking about this.
Oh, there you go.
yep. Okay.
Now you're prepared.
Now you're definitely prepared.
Okay, good to go. Let's do this.
Okay. So what's your view on the situation, Smith?
The whole thing, I honestly, I don't. It's obviously it's got to be motivated by money, but where?
Well, it's always about the money, right?
Where money though? That's the real question. Is this a government thing that they're trying to keep the greenback alive by killing the crypto digital currencies, or are they seeing they're obviously seeing a loss of profits and they want to bring out their own digital CBDCs?
Yeah, but he did mention that. He says there's no need for crypto. We have the US dollar digital. We have the Japanese yen digital. We have the euro digital. But what he failed to mention is all those currencies don't have a cap. They don't have a max supply.
No max supply.
Yeah. And I think that's part of it, right? Like they're losing the ability to print money.
Yeah. Yeah,
It is
that's
what it
right.
is.
They've already lost control, and that's the problem. And yeah, they're trying to police the world, trying to police the world militarily, and they think they can do the same thing with crypto, but it's not the case. It really isn't.
Yeah.
All they do is hurt the U.S.
All they're doing, is hurting the U.S.
And now I did hear an argument that one of the things that they're bringing against digital currencies is that they can't use it like the dollar. Like nobody's going out there and accruing Bitcoin so that they can purchase something from Target, for example, right? They're accruing it so that they have a digital asset that builds its value. So therefore, it's not the same as the dollar.
Yeah.
It's because we can't use it, and that's where I piped in to this 1,000-person, and I said, "Hey, listen, we use RTM. We're about to use it, right? For this, we accept RTM.
Yeah.
This business accepts RTM, and we have for, since Charlie first, since we first started." The kids are cracking. Kids are cracking up on me.
H&S is saying the single way to kill the dollar is to allow federal taxes to be paid by alternate currencies. Hey Smith, if I squint my eyes slightly, it's almost as if you've got hair.
You know what? I'd rather bald jokes than whatever rat crawled out of your head there, Binarai.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, too much? Being personally motivated on that one. I'm sorry, Binarai. I actually love your hair. I complimented your hair to my wife yesterday.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
What is that? I got a picture that says, picture of Jason Statham, and it says, one day bald is better than, I forget it. I just murdered it. Just murdered the Jason Statham meme. So yeah, I think we're pretty happy with this guy, though, to move on. And I might, it kind of took itself off here, and I took that as a sign. But I think we're going to come in here and polish up these little rock formation.
What's the name of that vice? Like, what do you call that?
You know what? I have no clue. I would think it's yes, 6-inch.
A shaft vice or something, or
Toolmaker's vice? No, Toolmaker's vice. There is a name for it. See, this holds pipes.
yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I couldn't be. Now I have to find out. This is how this works. My wife will come home and I'll be feverishly looking through the tool makers.
You can take that off now if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to irritate me, to be quite honest with you. What's your take on it?
I've already told you my take on it.
What? It was not in depth, I think, maybe. Or perhaps the tinfoil was blocking my hearing.
What, the voice or the SEC?
Yeah, the Gensler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think he is?
I just think that he's a clueless idiot who is literally killing the US innovation into new technologies when really they should be embracing it and intertwining it with, and if they actually had the US as like as a center for it, like some other countries are doing, and pushing for, then no matter whether the dollar is used or not, the value is within the country. It doesn't matter what the currency is, as long as that currency is within the country, then it's then it's good for the US. So yeah, I mean, there's other countries like my own country which are they are a lot more lenient and a lot more encouraging with embracing it, but they're also focusing on the whole warning people, especially with advertisements in cryptocurrency as well. So you have to do it in a certain way, just to warn people the risks and things of the assets. But you know what? Think about the risks of the dollar. You know, before COVID started and everything like that, you had the dollar. And then up until this point, there's almost 3 times as many dollars in circulation than there was before. So does that mean that the US have to warn people about the dollar as well because they're washing the currency down the drain? Is that the case? You know,
they should.
Exactly,
Yeah,
they should. If that's the case, then yeah, they should. That dollar might be worth 33 cents in 3 years. You know.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I know up here in Canada, the leader of the opposition of butthead Trudeau, he's very pro crypto. Very pro crypto. And part of it is actually taking some of the control away from the Bank of Canada, right?
Yeah.
So that the housing markets and stuff, the rise and the fall is not so much in control of whether a PM who's about to go spend 60 billion more dollars that we do not have.
On what?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's just ridiculous. But he doesn't have the freedom to do so when he's got to answer to the currency system just as much as everybody else. So yeah, I think that's what it's boiled down to. We don't have to. With crypto, they have to answer to the nature of it in itself, right?
Oh, to the users, right?
Yeah,
The miners,
yeah, exactly. Like it's a very
node operators.
non-trustless. It's but with the banking system, they can change the goalposts as they wish, and yeah, change the rules if it doesn't suit them, and print more money and do whatever they got to do.
Keep rigging it in their favor.
Yeah, so yeah, it poses a pretty big danger, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, personally, for me, I think long term, we're gonna be just rosy fine. I was talking to Scherm before about this and about the actual monetary supply that they've been printing to support their economies. They're raising the debt ceiling, and also when all the military money trickles back into the normal people's hands, then yeah, things will cost more, but they would have more dollars circulating, which means whereas in 2021 we had Bitcoin at 70,000, it touched at. So if we got 3 times more money than we had before, then we could possibly see Bitcoin around 200,000 at its peak or more, depending on a few factors. But yeah, but that also means that Bitcoin at or is it 27,000 or 26,000 that it is right now, would actually be a third of what the value of what it is now in terms of circulation of the US dollar 3 years ago, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
So what's going on now, Smith? You pulled it out. Is it going to plan?
Do we have enough in there?
Yeah, going to plan. So we do have cured resin that is now hard, but we can put in and take out our knife, and it has
No wiggle in there.
a firm fit.
Yeah.
So that was the purpose of that.
Okay.
We've also had the opportunity to cope out our guard. So now with here we go.
All nice and
Awesome.
flush.
Yeah.
No, so we're actually going to come in here now and do the flushing.
Okay.
So the flushing by the he's got his tinfoil hat on. What's his view on the on Gary Gensler?
You got a thumbs up or a
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Oh, you like Gary Gensler? You need to put that tinfoil hat back on, mate. Oh, thumbs down.
You went up Gensler token. Trying to influence us.
Okay, while we're here, we'll see what day it is today. Today, it is National Corn on the Cob Day.
Oh, nice.
I don't know whether anyone's been celebrating that.
I haven't, but
No. It's also National German Chocolate Cake Day.
good day for me. I like corn on the cob and chocolate cake.
That one I can get behind.
I remember that next year.
Wasn't that a trivia thing, Scherm, where German chocolate cake wasn't actually German? Or am I getting mixed up with something?
It does sound slightly familiar.
I'm
Something
sure
like
it-
German
that was-
chocolate, yeah.
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 It is also say hi day. So you've got to say hi to people you don't know.
Hi. Or why can't you say hi to people you do know?
Why
Well,
people that you don't know?
It
Or did you
says
just have-
here, strangers can become best friends with just one word. So on one hand, don't speak to strangers. And then today, everyone's saying hi to strangers.
Oh, what is that one thing I saw? Back in the 90s, the kids were, mom was telling you not to talk to strangers. Don't trust anyone on the internet. And don't jump in vehicles with strangers. And don't trust on anyone on the internet. And now we have Uber.
Say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Now we have Uber, where you order a stranger to give you a ride on the internet.
Yeah.
Right.
It's crazy.
Blow air. Yeah.
But you can review your stranger. Was he a good stranger? Or was he a bad stranger?
Did he give you candy?
Yeah. Was it? Wouldn't that be just twisted?
I'm just going to check out this chocolate cake thing.
Yeah, like it wasn't invented in Germany or something like that.
Oh, German chocolate cake originated in Dallas, Texas in 1957.
No. Don't let Super 140 hear that.
Yeah. Super, if you're watching. It's
You didn't hear that.
Chocolate cake day today. I hope you're having a piece.
Who?
Super 140S. He is community member from Texas. He likes everyone to know that he's from Texas.
Ah.
Local Texan.
Yeah.
A few people like that with different flags to be flown. They basically introduce themselves. Hi, my name's Granel, and I'm still fighting with my motherboard.
Do you know why it's called German chocolate cake? It's because the guy that invented it is Samuel German. That's his name.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah. I wonder if the Germans eat it, thinking it's their own.
Probably.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Das ist good.
Uns ja, this is very good, yeah. So we actually
do apologise to any German community members who are watching this stream. We do realise it's very, very bad accents. Yeah, we're sorry about that.
Marty's is listening. Hopefully.
So we actually have a German lady who works for us here at JD Knives, and I get to practice my uns ja. And the uns ja is from Shrek, the Three Pigs. Uns ja. And so I said uns ja to her one day, and she's like, "Why do you keep saying that? Like that's not a thing, right?"
Yeah.
But she says it's grown on her, so I continue to use it in bad taste.
Well, that's very nice of you, Smith.
Yeah.
We used to have a German kid work at school with us, and we used to say "Carbon Schneider," even though it meant nothing. Yeah, Carbon Schneider.
Somewhere there's a poor 30-something-year-old German guy who still has a
So where are we at now, Smith?
We are still just getting rid of a gap in between the guard and the handle itself.
Okay.
Right now it's feeling pretty good to the point where I think I'm going to give it a little bit of love.
All right.
This is always the scary part because a little bit of love means I will hit it with the hammer.
Hopefully it doesn't break.
Yeah, it shouldn't, but I mean, this isn't how a knife is supposed to be used, even in the best of conditions. So it gives me a little bit of pucker factor, you know.
Yeah.
But again, a little bit of love, and this is really going to tell me where I'm going wrong. I think I might actually solder the guard to the habaki. Make it one piece that way. Yes. This is nice. Bring these guys up.
What was that you just tipped on there?
Yeah.
Is
What was the what?
Is that special RTM
is that
holy
liquid?
water? Is it?
It's it's just regular water. It is denatured, or not denatured. Crying out loud! It's distilled.
Ah, yeah.
Let's just get rid of any of the cuttings.
So you say soldering, but do you mean brazing, or you're actually going to solder it?
Solder, not braze.
So lead based.
Tin.
Oh, tin.
No lead.
Tin. Okay.
No lead.
Okay.
So there's silver solder.
Yeah.
And that is solder that's mixed with a little bit of zinc and copper, brass essentially. And you could do different levels of silver soldering. So you could do from soft to hard.
Okay.
And that just has an increasing amount of copper and zinc to it. Then you can have like plumber solder, and that's silver and tin. They replaced lead with tin some time ago. And then there's brazing, and that's typically done with bronze.
Right.
And brazing is done at a much higher temperature than silver or plumbing or tin solder.
Yeah.
So here we're just
Shiny.
making our facets good.
So what is that rock that you've got there? That round slab? What is it?
It's just a cutout from a countertop.
Oh, right. Okay.
We do have proper granite plates. But they all have a different. So we have from 220, 400, 600, 800, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and that's it. But so this is 220, 400, 600 on here, and then the other plates down there have a different sandpaper on them.
So
All right. So you glue the sandpaper to it.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
And this just allows us to get a nice, perfectly flat surface.
Yeah.
I mean, if a machinist were watching this, they'd be like, that's not triple grade A Starrett graded granite from the Pink Mountains of Idaho. And that sounds funny, but I'm not even kidding. Starrett has to take their granite from a certain mountain, and it's got to be within like a millionth of an inch, and then it gets a grading of AAA. And then this is what machinists use for a flat surface.
Okay. And you know that paper that you glue on there, is it like the fabric stuff, or is it just the paper, just paper?
It's just the paper. So the fabric, also known as emery cloth, is not waterproof. This stuff is water. It's wet or dry. It's waterproof stuff.
Okay.
And this consists of silicon carbide, whereas I believe the other stuff is aluminum oxide. It can differ.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they'll stick to aluminum oxide.
So which one lasts longer?
So
because carbide, they use that on the end of drills, don't they?
yeah, that's tungsten carbide though.
Ah, right. Okay.
So even in steel, you're going to have about 4 different carbides. You're going to have your iron carbide. You're going to have and they'll put different alloying elements in there to form their own carbides. So in the case of a lot of tool steels, they rely on chromium carbides. They're big, they're bulky, they're hard. Vanadium will come in there and form a much finer, smaller grain of carbide. In the case of silicon carbide, it ends up more like a gem or a stone, and that all falls into I don't know the specific term for it, but essentially it's a fancy way of saying how good does it break, how well does it fracture, because every stone out there has a yield point or a fracture point, including diamonds. And so when you ask which ones last longer, well, a lot of times they don't want it to last too long, because then it's basically an indestructible mineral at that point. And if it's indestructible, it's never going to break and create new sharp points. So a lot of engineered abrasives are engineered to break properly and wear down appropriately. So I know when I finally got a good cutting disc, it was a cutting disc that broke well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Sometimes it's about how well they wear away rather than how indestructible they are. So saying that because aluminum oxide is a very friable material, but it's super hard. So it will cut better for the life it's alive for, whereas silicon carbide is more durable, but won't remain sharp throughout usable life because it's so durable. But I like silicon carbide for that reason, because it'll give me a much finer finish and retain that. It has a measurable degradation, I guess you could say. You know you're going to get a nice coarse cut to begin with, but you rely on the polish you get out of a broken belt,
Yep.
broken sandpaper pad. Yeah. So here I'm just moving over to the 6, and you can actually see pretty quickly the difference in brightness.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the layering nicely as well on the. It's Makume Gane, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're not saying it right again.
Sorry. How do you say it?
Mukume Gane.
Yeah. Okay. Makume Gane.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm sorry for any Japanese people who might be watching this.
Okay, it is almost time for Ask a Brit, which is also known as Ask Binarai. In fact, we'll just do it now. I'm also looking forward to see what's in Scherm's bag. So I'm going to do the introduction for Ask a Brit.
Looking for our questions for Ask a Brit. If anybody's got any questions.
Let's just reiterate what this is. This is basically an AMA for Binarai.
All right then, guys. What do you want to ask me? Ask me whatever you want.
I got one for you. Break
Go on
the
then.
ice.
Go on then.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Doctor.
Doctor Who?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Knock knock.
No, I got nothing from you on that one.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Hawaii.
Hawaii who?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
You know, I talked to a British person, and they said if you really want to start a conversation with a Brit, you just ask them, knock knock, who's there? Who? Doctor Who? Doctor Who?
Well, it seemed like you killed it with that.
For everybody else out there, I don't know because it wasn't that obvious because you didn't get start the convo. Doctor Who is a very British program, and I guess there's debate about who the best Doctor Who is. Correct?
I mean, that is a debate amongst a very niche amount of people in England. It's not everyone likes Doctor Who. I mean, do you like Doctor Who, Smith?
No.
No, neither do I.
I did until about 30 seconds ago. I'm just kidding. I don't think I've ever watched a film, Doctor Who film.
Scherm, have you got anything to ask me? Not that we talk every day or anything like that.
Well, I heard that in the news today over there on the BBC or last night, the Scottish lady getting arrested. What are your thoughts?
What, Nicola Sturgeon?
Yeah.
What was she arrested for? I haven't seen that.
I don't know. Supposedly financial things she did while she was head of the S something T.
Yeah, the SNP, Scottish Nationalist Party. I know her husband got some salt thrown at him recently for some kind of dodgy dealings he was doing, but I didn't know
supposedly he got off. I heard he got off.
All right, okay,
no problem. Somebody else too who was involved got off.
Yeah,
but supposedly she got arrested.
Okay.
And you got Boris resigning as MP. Any thoughts on that?
Well,
I know you're a big fan.
Boris has always been a pompous idiot. I mean, he said what he thought, and that's why sort of people liked him in a way. But he also said the wrong thing at the right time as well. You know, so he dug his own grave there, and I think he's now left before the heat gets hotter.
You know, time for him to bounce.
But yeah, I think they did try and force him out, and I think it's about time really. He's had his day. He didn't really do anything after the whole Rishi Sunak was in power. So I know he was helping out with the war things and whatever. I don't know, but yeah. I don't really rate the guy. He's just a posh, pompous Englishman. And that's all it is. Went to private school.
All there is to it.
That's all there is to it. Needs a haircut. But that's his brand, I suppose. His hair's never changed. I imagine he's got like about 6 or 7 different crowns on his head by the looks of it. The way his hair just goes in all crazy directions.
Every which way.
Yeah. Alejandro, have you got anything to ask me? Or anyone else on the stream party chat or the YouTube comments?
How many veggie burgers do you eat a week?
Well,
From
the last week,
McDonald's.
the last week I had one McPlant, but this week I haven't had a single McDonald's meal at all. So yeah.
Well, I got a question for you.
Go on then.
What about? Did you know the news today is about Binance? Binance, how they
Binance.
can take your coins, like listed coins, and just convert it in any other cryptocurrency they wanted without your permission. You know, they actually always do it. You know, these guys on the on the exchange, what they do is they list one coin, use it, they do whatever they want, blah blah blah, scams, uh, whatever. And actually, when they don't have too much movement, they deslist it. So what they do is that they freeze your they freeze your coins there. You cannot move them anywhere. And actually, now they say they can really actually trade them. Even if they are in other exchange, they just delete it and trade it for coins they want. You know, a coin they want. What do you think about it? Do you think? What do you think about that news? I don't know if you saw that on the internet today.
So Binance can internally trade any assets that's on their platform for their own benefit. And that's assuming that the user is not going to withdraw that asset at that point. Is that what you're saying? So they're basically doing what banks do with assets.
Yes, actually, you know, some of the assets get deleted. They get deleted. You know, they are not listed anymore.
Delisted.
So when
yeah.
Delisted, and when they are in that condition, they can actually trade it for whatever they want, and they give you the rest of that coins. So if you like, good. If you don't like, it's okay. They did it because it's on the term and in the condition. So with this news, you can actually see today that is I remember that the money, that all the coins that you put on Binance is not yours. They can actually do whatever they want to do with.
Well, I think that's terrible.
Thing, huh? What do you think?
And is that based on any country or any account in any country that trades on Binance, or is it just literally certain countries?
Binance.com, yes, the international one.
Well,
you know, they don't like to mess too much with the states, like we can see now. Huh?
Yeah, I don't blame them, to be honest with you. But yeah, if that's the case, then they're just as bad as banks, and I don't agree with any of that. It's just a load of shite, basically.
Yeah, that's garbage, huh? It's very bad.
Yeah.
Well, that was said. I don't know if you hear that today. It was on the news, so I was watching that early.
I'll check that out after the stream. But yeah, I don't like that. That's all I can say on it. Really, that's terrible. It defies the whole point of crypto. You know, if someone's got control over the assets, so they do what they want with them, and then you're saying this is only in the instance where assets are delisted, yeah?
Delisted, yes.
Right.
Only on that. So, but actually, it's a crazy thing because if that coins are yours, just give them the chance to move them whatever you want to move them. You know, why do they going to change it? Why? So, well, usually that's one of the problems that I have on exchange before.
Usually, when they delist something, they'll tell you like 2 months before, and they'll give you a time when you need to get your assets off there by. As far as I know, and far as I've seen on my Binance account.
Yes, before it was like that. I don't know why now they say they can't just trade it. It's on the news. It's on crypto news right now, and it's on it's on the Spanish Crypto Noticias.
But is it? Yeah.
I know, I trust them. They are very good. These ones are a little decent.
Yeah. Well, it is now time for Scherm's bag. So we will head over to Scherm, if you're there, Scherm.
I'm here.
We need a bit of camera action.
Come. How's that?
Okay, guys,
What's in
what
the
is
bag?
in Scherm's bag? What's in Scherm's bag, guys? If you can send us an answer in the stream party chat. What is in Scherm's bag? If you get it right, you will win some mainnet RTM. What's in Scherm's bag, guys? Is this an easy one today, Scherm?
I think so.
You think
Not
so?
too easy. The
Hey-
last one was a little too easy.
H&S is saying a wine cork.
No.
Ricky is saying a chicken thigh.
A chicken thigh.
What are you saying, Smith? What's in his bag? Can you see it?
I can't look yet.
Oh, sorry. Homer's saying a jar of caviar. Viral saying Parmesan cheese.
No.
What are you saying, Alejandro? What's in his bag?
Let me see.
Well, actually, I can't see it. I don't know what's going on with that. It's just keeping
That's
rolling
printer ink.
blocks.
No.
There. Blue blocks.
Ricky's saying, bro, it's totally a chicken thigh.
Not a chicken thigh.
Viral saying, is it a spice?
Not a spice.
Are we allowed to ask questions?
It looks fairly light. It doesn't look like Scherm's struggling there with it. There's no weight to it. Homer, it's definitely not a hammer, I don't think. It's not a hammer. It's too light to be a hammer. Viral saying a salt or pepper shaker. We've got Edmund typing now. A doorknob.
Not a doorknob.
Tyler's saying it looks illicit.
The head of a hammer?
H&S is saying a wooden plug.
Is it a hammerhead? Wooden
Not a hammerhead. If I can get it tighter.
Edmund saying
Mini
flywheels.
barrel.
Is it a meat mallet?
No.
No.
A mini barrel.
Is it a mini barrel?
Not a mini barrel. Something maybe a photographer might handle.
Edmund is saying a mini dumbbell.
No.
Dumbbell.
Photographer would handle it.
Viral saying a lens cap.
No.
A lens.
Not a lens.
Homer's saying something for his car.
Not for your car.
Ricky's saying flash.
Not a flash.
Viral saying SD card.
Not an SD card.
Well, it's a funny SD card if it is viral.
Yeah, put that in your camera.
Edmund is saying an air freshener.
Not an air freshener. Yes.
H&S is saying tripod head.
Not a tripod head. I mean, that's probably the best view you can get right there.
Okay.
Is it a pop can?
Homer's saying it's a jar of something.
Ooh, a tape measure.
A tape measure.
Viral saying Bluetooth
Tape
speaker.
measure?
No.
Is there a handle on there you're holding on to? Or is that the bag?
I think that's just the bag.
That's just the bag.
It's a film in a case. A
That's
cap
the
of
green
cap of a
Bingo.
Viral's
Bingo.
got it. It's a film in a case.
Film in a case.
Well done, Viral. You there we go.
Oh. Wow.
And it's got film in it, I think so.
Or was it film in the case?
No. Oh, no film in there, but it's a film case. I grabbed the empty one.
He's saying Scherm showing his age again.
Trying. There you go. Film case.
Yeah, Ricky's saying he remembers those. All right, Smith, back to the camera.
Really good score.
Homer's saying, can you still buy camera film? I think you can, Homer. Otherwise, people will be
know.
able to use old cameras. Surely you can.
Yeah, I can tell you some.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I was just watching a documentary on a company that still develops the films
Oh yeah.
because photographers, like true professional photographers, like digital can never come close to what film can do.
For some reason, Smith, we've lost the quality since the camera was switched off and back on again. I don't know why. Is it on the Wi-Fi or something like that?
To me, it was a little difficult too. I don't know why. It just come off. I think it was my internet, I guess.
It definitely looks better now, Smith. I don't know what you did there.
Did the old IT trick.
Hey, Smith, I got a good news for your sons.
Yes.
I send them a few thousand RTM. The last streaming we do together, I send them too, and now I send them again. So that's a gift for your son. They are doing a job.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
The camera work gets better every week as well.
Yes.
Especially
they are good. They are helping always their father. It's very nice to see that.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, especially
thank you and your sons.
Especially when Smith cracks a joke and then we get a zoom in on his face. That was brilliant.
Oh yes.
Homer says he remembers developing black and white film and photo papers at home, but it was 30 years ago. Homer, you're showing your age there, bro. That's silver nitrate, isn't it? Nitrate or something like that.
Oh yeah, silver. Yeah, silver in the film.
Yeah. So Smith, we're on the hour now. So where are we at, and where are we going to get to?
Should be done here about 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Right now, just all I'm working on is getting it to where I have it symmetrical running from the blade. I'm not worried about anything else right now. And honestly, the piece could be scrapped at this point if it's too far off center.
You've got faith in it, haven't you?
I just want to show you guys real quick what I'm getting a look at right now. It's pretty neat.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty happy there. I'm going to be able to make a handle out of it.
Now you could do the handle.
Yep. Couple ways of doing this. What I could do is set up this guy on a flat surface and then use that same flat surface. Why tell you about it? I might as well just do it. Hey-ya! I was just going to eyeball it, but I'll just do it right. Not that eyeballing it was wrong. This is the foolproof. So typically you would spend some time to set up height jig. But really all I'm looking for here is just a reference. So all I'm going to do is get something that is close to what I'm wanting to do. And that can be anything of a consistent. Look at that. Look at that. Sometimes you think it's luck. And I'm just going to draw a straight line. There we go. And I can do that all the way around without prejudice, or is it with? With prejudice. No, without. That's without. And get something that is in line with the blade all the way around. Now I can use that as my reference point. You can see this is actually because the blade, I should flip it and do it again on the other side to cancel out any mistakes or height differences. And now the blade is tapered entirely, so that center line is going to change in the front. And if I was as spot on as I thought, it would probably stay the same in the back. So yeah. Now we have symmetric center line. The back did pretty much stay the same, and the front didn't because of the taper that's in the blade. And now I can go ahead and just match up what I have. Take it to a saw. So to do this, I have a larger gap here, a smaller gap here. Smaller gap here, nice large gap here. So I'm going to start at the large one. And I'm just going to curve. It's going to go like this as I come at a consistent basis, and I should get a nice taper. That's pretty straight, even though it's tapered line.
Okay, guys, while Smith's doing that, I'm just going to give you a bit of a recap on the RTM update just before the CryptoSmith stream started. So we have the news channel fixed by Jamardis. That is the Telegram news channel. Due to delays in producing news from the Aximo bot, he has now coded it into his own bot to make sure the news is timely and not hours late like it was before. He's also removed Instagram as it was rehashing the same news on Twitter and sending that through to Discord. So that will be redeployed shortly. We also had Baguette, also known as Fabrice Crew, at the W3ST in real life event in Lisbon, doing some networking and things like that, representing RTM. We had Piggy talking about the brand new RTM code, that is version number 05, talking about a bug that Nando found with wallet locking and reboot strapping as well. We had a Dev Appreciation meme contest with Abo Elias, who was on the stream earlier, who came in first place. We had Samsun Ali coming in at second place, and Nemer Suiswap, who won third place, and they were all from the Arabic community. We are doing an AMA now at the last Sunday of every single month moving forward. That means that CryptoSmith will be doing 3 weeks per month, and the last week in the month we will be doing, yes, CryptoSmith, yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can have a little bit of a break though, can't you? It's all good. And yeah, so we're doing that the last Sunday of every month moving forward, and that is including the anonymous submission form, which was also very successful. So you can ask a question to the team anonymously, and we will answer in depth. AMA probably last a couple of hours like the last one. So yeah, all good. Piggy was talking about the Now Pete dashboard, which is getting a lot closer. He's added Instagram. Well, he hasn't done it. But the dev has added Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and other things like that, so you can be rewarded for helping out the project. That will be called the Now Ambassador platform. We will have a new team meme contest, which will be starting after this stream. The same setup as the dev appreciation contest, but with team members. So once I've finished sorting the stream out, then I'll be moving on to that. We have HNS, who is watching the stream right now. He's been making some shorts to help, and has also been chopping up the weekly talking points just to give people some short information rather than going through the whole video. Shorts seem to work better, so we really appreciate HNS putting some effort into that and getting them looking nice. We do have another short that is due to go out at the end of this stream as well. We have been working on the third-party marketplace, and that's going very well. We had some Zlata give some really nice designs. It looks absolutely fantastic, so we're all excited about that. It's all coming together nicely. Scherm was talking about the Discord update with usernames updates to prevent scammers, which means you can own your name and no one else can take it from you, which is a good thing. So no one can clone your account, and you can be sure you're talking to the right person. Me and Scherm and a few others have updated our profiles, and we recommend that you do too. We've got Wiz with his AI Studio channel getting some nice action. You will need the Realm of Gigatoshis to unlock that, which you can obtain by raining one or more RTM to the rain pot 15 minutes before trivia starts, which is on a Monday and Thursday. Once you get hit level 11, which is the Realm of the Gigatoshis, then the AI Studio channel will be unlocked. And from this day forward, we will be translating all streams into multiple languages once YouTube renders them, which is usually the next day. So as soon as we are allowed to add the different translations, we are going to be doing that. And that's about it for the recap of the RTM update. If you want to check it out in full, head to the start of the stream, and you can continue watching the rest of this stream afterwards if you like. Okay, it seems we're getting a nice shape now, Smith. Awesome, fantastic. Guys, I just want to say, if you want to, well, we've got some of CryptoSmith's kids who really work hard to make the stream happen. We've got Smith's daughter, also known as Smithette, who is on the camera right now, and she's getting better every week. We do these streams. If you want to turn the camera around, that is Smithette. If you would like to help Smithette out, she loves Raptoreum. Her address is in the description of this chat, this stream. So if you want to send Smithette a bit of RTM, then she will really appreciate that. They are checking the wallets every day. They are so excited about Raptoreum, and and what they're getting as well. As Alejandro said earlier, he's sent a few thousand today, and he sent a few thousand on the last stream. And as you can see, we've got SmithJr, who is CryptoSmith in training, with his eye protection on. Very cool shades. And he's helping out. What's he doing? Is he greasing the... what's that stuff? Oh, it cleans it off. Gotcha. Right, okay. Yeah, so he's helping out with the stuff in the shop. And helping make the stream happen as well. So if you want to help out SmithJr, his RTM vanity address, which is SmithJr, and then the rest of the address, that is in the stream description also. It is also pinned in the stream party chat. So a big thanks to CryptoSmith kids for helping out the stream and making the stream happen. Also, don't forget, guys, anything that CryptoSmith makes on this stream, it all we do an auction for it, and whatever the auction generates, it all goes back into making the stream better, with better cameras and mics and headphones and various things like that, and materials. So it all helps make the stream better, and we are pushing forward, and we intend on growing this as big as we can get it, especially when RTM assets are live. So this is all gearing up towards that. Also, anything that Smith does make that is notable gets the RTM stamp, which is the seal of approval, and then that gets laser scanned into a digital format, which will then be turned into an NFT when we have the marketplace rolling and assets on chain. And we will be doing 100 NFTs of everything that Smith has created and laser scanned, and those NFTs will be able to be connected to the supported games that we are currently working on, and any other games that would like to support the assets as well. You'll be able to connect your cold wallet. You won't have to have it online. It will just literally read the assets offline. Well, it'll read the assets that are on your wallet without connecting it live, and then those assets will populate the games. The person that owns the real item gets NFT number 1. Then NFT number 2 to 100 will be the laser scanned item, and there'll be different variations of colours and other things like that within the game. So that's how that works. So for this Tanto that Smith is creating right now, the same applies. We have been working on this for around 6 to 8 months now, I think it is. There's a lot of work been going into this, and a lot of people are very excited for this. We do have a helmet which is currently on its way. We're going to be sending that to Smith as well, all being well, and that will also be laser scanned and with 100 NFTs as well. So that's a bit about the rundown of that. Also, don't forget, guys, to like this stream and subscribe as well. Hit the little bell to be kept up to date with any new videos of CryptoSmith and SmithJr and Smithette, and also for the Raptoreum update streams as well. Also, don't forget to follow CryptoSmith at JD Knives on Facebook. I noticed a new post today from JD Knives, which is a really nice looking knife that he's been working on. So go check that out as well. Yeah, also don't forget to follow Raptoreum at Instagram and Twitter. That is at Raptoreum for both of those as well. Smith, back to you, bro.
Thanks, Binarai. That was really well polished.
I'm getting better every time. I'm trying.
All that practice. Hail's coming along now.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. But there's a fine line of looking good and completely ruining it, I suppose, Smith. Is that right? So you got to concentrate.
Yeah, if it goes too far, it could be good.
Yes, this is very much the rushed version of doing anything, but of course we don't ever do it in the name of finishing rather than quality. So right now we're just continuing to rough things in, and we'll probably right now we're going to put it in the
Yeah, it's definitely looking beautiful now. So we are at 20 past the hour, Smith. So another 10 minutes?
Another 10 minutes.
Okay.
I just wanted to get it to a point where it's no longer purely up to imagination.
Okay. So does this mean Charlie might see the end of it next time? Or
Might. This might. Better idea of what it's going to look like.
So are you going to have it totally flat, or is it going to be like shaped for fingers? Or are you going to have it flat and wrap something around it?
Flat and leave it.
Yeah.
Because I don't suspect a lot of people would be going into battle with this.
Well,
you never know.
You never know. Yeah.
Primarily because we picked out a very special burl.
Yeah.
And we want to show it off.
Yeah, you don't want to wrap up that wood.
So
don't show off the wood.
So normally where the recesses would be for fingers, does that mean you're going to have an end piece on the end to hold to keep it in your hand if your hand was to slide? Or is it just going to be as it is?
It's a weapon of precision.
Okay.
So you know, the damage you're doing isn't overly on your grip. And plus,
it's more of a slashing weapon than a stabbing weapon.
It is, yeah, because of the curved blade. In fact, that's exactly why the blade is curved. It's because it is a slicer. So it's almost like stuff like this where it's how it is to be used is put into the design. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like military uniforms actually are sewn with a tight inseam on your armpit. And that's because it actually won't allow you to bring your hands up past here. And the thing was to prevent people from surrendering. Yeah.
Huh.
This is back in the day. Now I'm sure, you know, along with the man bun helmets. You soon? Oh, in news today, I got my old computer that I bought back in 2010. I put a new GPU in it, and got a couple sticks of DDR3 RAM. I was running 6 before. I'm running 16 now, and put a new GPU in there, which is fun.
Yeah.
And then I put all my OS on a new solid state.
Oh yeah.
And man alive, I tell you what, it's a flipping Ferrari now, you know?
Yeah, the SSDs really do make a difference, don't they?
Yep.
So now I have the home computer for some design work that my wife actually wants to do for cross stitching.
Cool. What GPU did you put in there?
Oh, a little NVIDIA, I forget, 1050? No, I don't know. I forget. I had it kicking around.
Yeah.
It was a good one though. Back when things were still super cheap, it still cost me like $250, $300. So that's indicative of it all of its quality.
Well, it must have
We'll
been
use that.
it must have been decent at the time with DDR3. I mean, you could still run that now and still game on it and still be fine.
Yeah, no, it's even when I still was running the 6 gigs, it was firing great. And then
Yeah.
I threw the 8 in there, the 8 chips, and like putting 91 octane in there.
Yeah.
I think we're going to say that we can sign off at this point, simply because it is to a place here where we can see what it's going to look like without having to close our eyes.
And he'll finish it up later. Oh,
Yeah, and I'm liking how I'm not rushing through this, but I'm not doing it behind closed doors. Like there is a lot of work on these pieces that goes on after the camera's off, because you can't fit it all, or before the camera comes on.
Yeah.
Can't fit it all within an hour. And I like how we've kind of been okay about, like, we're going on 3 streams without an auction item. I do feel kind of bad about that, but I like how we're able to take our time on this, because I think it deserves it, you know?
definitely.
Definitely. I mean, we're
working on it for so long.
Yeah.
Can't rush it now.
Can't rush it now. It's been like, what, 6-8 months, something like that.
Oh, it's been almost 2 years between me and Charlie about this.
Yeah.
So
awesome. So
let's pull it out. Let's stand it up, and let's get this handle material wetted, that we can see what it's going to look like. In order to do that, I will just run a quick piece of sandpaper on it, I think. It will give us a better idea.
In the end, you're just going to oil it up?
At the end, it shouldn't need it because it is stabilized wood. I don't know if you guys like, this wood does not act like regular wood. I don't know if that translates really well through the camera, but it acts more like a plastic.
okay.
And that's because of the stabilizing process we put it through.
Right.
We put it under vacuum in a polymeric resin, and suck it right into the cells, and then cure it. And it's a polymer, so it cures hard. Yeah. So let's have a look. Go ahead and get a good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Look at that, guys.
Oh.
So let me pull this out. We'll set it up, and we'll give it another spray, just to kind of.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is brilliant. It's almost like marble, isn't it? The handle.
Yep.
Yeah, so we do have quite a bit of this set up in the shop here for potential knife clients, and they always ask the same thing: what kind of stone is that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh, it's awesome.
Absolutely brilliant.
That was Charlie's favorite.
Charlie, if you're watching, check out that handle.
Let's go bring it out in the sun. It's got better.
I'll get some extra light on it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Very nice. I think we lost the connection. Oh, it's back.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we're pretty far away from the modem. Or the router. The router. But yeah.
Awesome.
I think we're at a good place here.
Well, thank you very much, CryptoSmith, for another amazing stream. It is very appreciative, and thanks to Smithette and SmithJr. Again, don't forget, guys, if you would like to help them out, they're really appreciative of that too. The addresses for those are in the description of this live stream, and we will be back next Sunday the same time for another RTM update and a CryptoSmith stream. We're going to be finishing off the Tanto, hopefully. Is that right? Yeah. Hopefully Charlie's going to be here as well, because if he's not here, then well,
He can't bid on it.
he can't bid on it. That's the rule. Yeah. If he's not here for the next one, he's out of the bidding. I'll be taking the Tanto, Charlie, and I'll be using it while I'm driving my next tank in Battlefield 1942 to kill you off. So yeah.
Before he gets in his tank, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Couple things.
Okay.
You mentioned how everything here goes towards the betterment, and I just kind of want to tear that apart a little bit. I have mentioned in the past, we are, like, when we re-outfit this shop, we're going to have this in mind. But specifically speaking, we do want to make it a little bit more, I don't want to say like everything else, but a more palatable experience, something that's a bit more, what's the familiar, something a little bit more familiar as to some structures that are recognizable. Saying that, of course, we don't want to copy paste, and we don't want to become something we're not. But honestly, any kind of setups or vlogs or YouTube videos out there that anybody else knows of that are something they enjoy, or the channel, by all means, send it our way. I want to learn. We're all here to learn and make this a good experience, and outfit this the most efficiently as you can, so that the funds that we have are best used. Also, as for the kids and the RTM, thank you very much. Every time on their behalf, for sure. They do a bunch of work before and after the cameras are off, so it's not just what you see. So we do. I'm not saying that to make it as a selling point or a pitch. I just want to reassure everybody they earn their keep, and they got a dad who drives them pretty hard. So oh, I'm getting faces. Oh, go away. So yeah, no, we appreciate it. Appreciate the time in here, and yeah, looking forward. Oh, and the AMA, I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was great.
Oh, thanks, man.
So.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I did. Cool.
Okay, guys. Scherm, Alejandro, you want to get your cameras on, because we're going to do our bye-byes now.
Sorry.
I don't think Alejandro's listening, is he? He's probably fallen asleep. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We will be back next Sunday, same time, for another RTM update and another CryptoSmith stream. And big thanks for watching. And we'll see.
Thanks, everybody.
We'll see you next time. Catch you later.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye. There he is.